What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And once again, I am outside with it, and it's a beautiful but hot day out here in Dallas, Texas, man. I don't know if this heat is ever gonna let up, man. We may not see a winter until probably February, and by that time, it's gonna start getting hot again. But as y'all already seen from the title, y'all already know what we're about to talk about. And just for people who may be going through some stuff at the workplace, may be going through some stuff with your inner circle, so-called friends, family, whatever the case is. Don't take none of this stuff personal. Just take notes. Just take notes. What we have to realize is everybody's problem is not our problem. Everybody's issues are not our issues. See, what many people like to do, especially nowadays, is because they're angry with their wife, they're angry with their husband, they're angry with their kids, or they may be going through, a divorce or something, whatever the case is, just going through some things. They come to work and they take their anger out on other people. They come in stores and take their anger out on employees. And honestly, there's nothing that you can do about it. There's nothing that I can do about it. All we can do is take notes. There's many people that I've called so-called friends, and I've told, if you watch some of my earlier videos, I've said, I don't want friends. I don't need friends. I don't crave for friendships. Would it be nice to have, a nice brotherhood, full of people with the same mindset and same drive and ambition, same frequency as me? Sure, that'd be nice. Besides the guys on this YouTube channel, this is probably the closest I'll get, to some kind of brotherhood. But if you watch my earlier videos, I've said plenty of times, like, I don't want friends, because nowadays it's that word means nothing. The word family, it don't hold as much weight as it used to, because people are quick to cross you. People are quick to cut you off. People are quick to show you who they really are and how they really feel. And a lot of times that is negative. It's negative. A lot of people are negative. A lot of people, don't know how to control their emotions. A lot of people just don't know how to properly communicate. And a lot of people, they just have a delayed growth. It's hot out here, man. A lot of people are mentally delayed. A lot of people are still going through things from their childhood. A lot of people are still holding on to things, you know, from their teenage years. And I've dealt with many people, and I just came to one conclusion: stay far as fuck away from me. And, I'm not saying that I don't give people chances. I'm the first one to give you multiple chances, right? I'm the first one to give you chances. But as soon as you cross me, you're done. And I used to give, matter of fact, let's take that back. I used to give multiple chances. I used to give one, two, three, four chances, let people come back in my life, let people be my friend again, let family members come back around, let extended family members come back around. But there's a saying: once a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. And I never understood what that means until now, later on in my adult years. Can people change? Sure. Will most people change? Absolutely not. Especially the older they get, they're stuck in their ways. They believe what they believe in. There's no changing their mind, right? So now I don't let, once you cross me once, you're done. you're done. But I'm the first person to extend my hand out. I'm the first person to show you love. I'm the first person to show you grace. Let me see what this person is all about, right? Let me see what his or her character is like. Let me see what his or her personality is like, right? I'm the first one to do that. But I started to notice that I bring out people's insecurities, especially dealing with men nowadays. I bring out their insecurities. You know, I walk into a room, I light that motherfucker up. I walk in with dominance. I walk in with authority. I walk in with audacity because that's the confidence that I have. That's the years and years of progress, the years and years of building myself up, the years and years of people trying to tear me down and me getting back on my 2 feet like it's nothing. And people recognize that. People envy that. People are jealous of that. So when I went to when I extended my hand out, just trying to be that friendly guy, and I talked about this in my earlier videos. When you try to be that friendly guy, people hate it. People absolutely hate it because internally they don't believe in themselves. Internally, they feel like trash. Internally, they hate themselves. So they push that out on you because you especially if you got a heart of gold, if you're a upstanding person, if you're a man of character, people are going to try to diminish and throw stain on your character because they know that they are characterless. They know that they are a fucked up person. So when they see that you aren't that person, guess what they try to do? Put that stain on your name. And what's the word that I'm looking for? Oh, projection. Projection. They project who they are onto you and try to make you look like the bad person. Just sit back and take notes. Sit back and take notes. Now I'm quiet. I sit in the corner. I'm like a fly on the wall. Will I extend my hand out? Absolutely. I believe in giving people, the benefit of the doubt. I still do, even though I know most people's human nature is disloyal. Nowadays, most people have no character. Most people have no morals and principles that are guiding them through life. So I know this, but you know what? You never know. So I still extend my hand out and I sit back. Mhm. I sit back and watch them. I sit back and let people show me their true colors. And very, very few people, very few are solid. Very few people. Most people, number bullshit. And, I have this story, at this previous job. I got plenty of stories about job stories, but I worked at this fiber warehouse, and me it was me and a manager that got hired around the same time. And a lot of you not. Our orientation was on the same day. So we both went into the room with the higher up managers, and they thought that I was the manager. They thought that I was the manager over the guy who was actually hired for the manager position. I was just a regular employee. Why did they think that I was the manager over this guy who's actually, you know, the person that they hired for the manager? Well, It's because I carry myself the way that I carry myself. I carry myself with character. I carry myself with respect. I carry myself like a upstanding, stand up man. I dress accordingly. I dress how I'm supposed to dress. And I look like the man for the job. Even though I was just a regular employee. He was sick. He was sick. And from then on, he was always, you can just tell he always felt some kind of way. He always, was looking at me, sideways. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I was just being me. But people don't know how to handle other people being above them. Yes. And I said above them. Some people just don't have that it factor. And that's what a lot of people need to understand and realize, that there are people above me. There are people above you. There's somebody bigger, badder, more good looking, more physically fit, have more bitches, have a nicer car, a bigger house. It doesn't matter. We all have to face the reality of that fact. But do you think I'm about to hate on the next man for those reasons? No. If I was him, I'll be looking at me, even though I'm the subordinate in this situation. I'll be looking at me and trying to figure out, damn, why did they think he was the manager? What is it about him that they automatically assume that he was the one that was the manager instead of me? And I can only imagine how they made how they made him feel. But don't take any of it personal though. Don't take any of this shit personal. Because I mean, life goes on. Life goes on. That's why I keep saying I came to the conclusion that I don't need friends. I don't want friends. I don't want to deal with the jealousy. I don't want to deal with the envy, because I'm just going to continue to propel and continue to go up. I'm going to continue to get better. I'm going to continue to get more money and more money. I'm going to continue to get more cars. I'm going to continue to attract more attention. I'm just going to continue to continue. And I understand that comes with hate. And I seen something that Charleston White had said on one of his videos with Say Cheese, but he said, you know, hate feels like love when you're winning. Hmm. I should do a video on that. Hate feels like love when you're actually winning, right? People see, people see it. People see your trajectory. People see your purpose. You may not see it, but other people see it. Your family members see it. Your friends see it. They all see it in you, bro. They all see it in you. But you thinking that just because you feel this kind of way about yourself, or you know this certain thing about yourself, you know where you're going, that other people should feel happy for you, that other people should be clapping for you. No, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. You're going to receive more hate than love each and every time. But don't take it personal. Don't take it to heart. Just keep it pushing and stay away from them. And it's this other situation, right? I'm gonna explain this, and I get out y'all hairs, man. But there's one situation currently, you know, well, management, they management is hard to deal with everywhere, and and not just management, but just people overall that you work with. People will sit in your face and smile, cheese, shake hands with you, especially when you first get on the job, right? They're like, hey, yeah, what's going on? Yeah, they doing all that until you start revealing who you are. When you start being yourself, right? See, some people already have a preconceived notion on how you should carry yourself, on how you should talk, on how you should walk, right? Or on how much intellect you should have. So when you actually start to reveal yourself, oh, people start to take a step back. People start to say, "Oh, I didn't know he was that smart. Oh, he thinks he's better than us. He thinks he's this. He thinks he's that. He always coming in here smelling good. He always coming in here looking good. He don't look like one of us. He don't look all out of shape and bent up and broken and ugly." That's how people look at it. I'm just telling the truth, bro. I used to think that women were the ones who hated based on looks and stuff like that. But I grew to understand that men hate even more than women, bro. Men are some of the biggest haters that I've ever come across, especially if you're on the more handsome side, the more, prettier side, whatever, no homo. And it's ridiculous. And they'll shake your hands. And like I said, you could be the one who extend that reach and, hey, how you doing? Always speaking to people. This is me, right? And I explained this before. Come in speaking to people. Hey, how you doing? Just trying to create that camaraderie, just trying to create that, just that friendliness, right? And that's why I don't do it anymore. Because when I start to notice, like I said, take notes. When I reach my hand out, they bite me like a snake. They bite me like a snake. And then when you notice it, you might let it slide. You may let it slide for a little bit. You may let them get away with the little subliminals and the little, side chatter or whatever. But then eventually, you start treating them how they treat you. And then that's when they start to pull. That's when they start to, change the script up. Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh, let us be nice to this guy. Let us hold up, bro. Don't take any of this personal because most people are hypocrites. Most people, and I'm talking about men specifically, most men are absolute bitches, you know, and just sit back and take notes. Don't take it personal. Just see who's doing what, see how this person moves, see how this person moves, and protect yourself out here because ain't nobody going to treat you how you treat you. And you need to treat you with the utmost respect and the utmost dignity. And don't ever let nobody, do you wrong or treat you wrong or any kind of way. And if you got to stay away from people, stay away from them. And that's an after pill. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gone. Peace.